everyone, Achikah here, and it's time to announce the next installment of Base Off, which I hope will satiate your appetites for the next coming months. As you can see, we are not in my usual backdrop setting here. We're in Sekiyama Gardens, actually. It's my tea house that I created here on the game. There's a traditional and a modern Japanese tea house down below. There's a hibachi grill in the background for teppanyaki stuff. There's a bar, which is going to lead into the theming of this Base Off. But before we get into that, in case you're new to the channel or in case you're new to Base Off, hello, I'm Achikah, and I really like base decorating here on DC Universe Online, so every couple of months I host Base Off. What is Base Off? Base Off is a bi-monthly base contest, meaning that every 2 months I give you guys a theme or a challenge here on the game, which you have to design a base around. You have 6 weeks, roughly, to design your base, at the end of which we will have a live stream for viewing all the entries together over on Twitch. The next week is reserved for me for judging, at the end of which we'll have the winner announcement, and then after that, another Base Off is announced, and we continue on and on and on again. So if you have, I mean, given what I've given you so far, as well as the title of this video, I'm pretty sure a lot of you can kind of piece together what this Base Off is called or what it's about. So today I am presenting you with Base Off Bon Appetit. I would like you to create a base that encompasses the idea or concept of food and drink within a base setting. So yeah, like, I think I wanted something broad because the last couple Base Offs have been, like, very specific to an extent, like, for their theming. So I wanted something broad, and I couldn't think of something that would be more broad than food, because as humans we all kind of have to deal with it in one way or another. Like, it's either an ends to a mean to get energy back into our system, or it could be a very communal and celebratory experience. It could be a way of showing you know, I don't know, just showing a gesture of kindness to somebody, like, especially when they're sick, like making soup, or I don't know, it's just one of those very universal things. And also I think it, like, works really well with the DCUO base building setting, given all the furniture that we have here. And I have seen a lot of you create some incredible dining halls and kitchens and cafes and bars already here on the game, so I know that it's completely doable. So I think it'll be a pretty fun one. But I do want to stress this as we're getting into it. I am not looking for a base that has a bar in it. I am not looking for a base that has a kitchen or a dining hall in it. I want the base to very much be food and drink forward in its theming. So, like, specifically, here's an example. Like, a lot of Wayne Manors that I've seen have had really lavish dining halls or a really, like, beautiful kitchen, but it's still a Wayne Manor base at its core, right? It's like a Batcave base. It's a Batman base. What I want is, like, a restaurant or a cafe or something that's food forward. And again, there have been some bases on this channel that have been extremely food forward, and in a very unorthodox way. If you've seen those bases, you know what I'm talking about. If you created those bases, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But, like, you know, so I just want something that you don't have to make a restaurant, you don't have to make a cafe, you don't have to make a kitchen. You can do just whatever you want with food. So be as creative as you want with it, because the more creative you are, the better your chances you are winning. So there are a few rules to Base Off. We will get into that. So some of the rules are 1 base per decorator, of course. Stick to the provided theme or challenge of this Base Off. The bases that have already competed in prior Base Offs cannot be re-entered, and then just try your best. And those are the rules to Base Off. There are 5 criteria that I judge, just as being transparent. There's creativity, craftsmanship, logic, storytelling, and aesthetics, all of which are weighed equally across the board. If you want more information about what each of those are, check the forum link. Also, if you're just planning on entering, check the forum link anyway. There's all kinds of good written stuff there and a lot more detail if you have any questions or anything like that. And you could also reach out to me if you have questions there as well. And in the comments here, that's fine too. But yeah, like, so check that out. But also, as a 6th criteria, there will also be a, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I guess I'll call it Yum. Which is just how creative and innovative and fun your use of incorporating the theme of food and drink is with your base. So that's the 6th criteria for judging. Yeah, I think I think honestly that's almost about it. So today is July 12th. That is when bases will you guys can begin on your bases. August 21st is the deadline, and then the 23rd will be when we'll start doing live streams. That's when yeah, we'll take a look at all the entries, and then the 30th is going to be the winner announcement. So those are your dates for it. How do you enter? Well, once your base is completed, I just ask that you add Achikah to your base generator so I can have access to enter. And then here, either in the YouTube comments, in the forum link, there's also going to be a spot over in the Base Crafters Discord. I need you to write your name, your character name, that the base is featured on, spelt correctly too. So if you have any like lowercase or uppercase letters or symbols, if you're on the EU side, let me know. In that capacity, your base name as well as which server you're on, either the US or EU, PS, PC. I still don't have Xbox or Switch yet, so Base Off is kind of confined to those two servers. I do apologize for that. Hopefully one day, still working on it. I'm still hopeful. But yeah, and also if you don't have any other means to contact me to enter, you can send that information also on game and mail. Just know that my mailbox gets extremely chaotic, and sometimes I will miss things. So if you reach out to me via mail, maybe, and I don't respond, make sure you send another one, because I might have missed you entirely. And what are you guys competing for? So we got a couple of good things in the prize pool. I'm not going to go over everything, but on the U.S. side, the grand prize winner, you can choose between either a housing hologram kennel that has a cat or a dog in it from survival mode, which is really cool. It's got like the mechanized skin on it. They're extremely cute. They're so great. Or a cursed visted skin set, actually. So you can choose between those. On the EU side for the grand prize, I don't have either of those, unfortunately, but I do have a complete set of the Mysterious Ways feat furniture, which are all the moon windows and doors from Justice League Dark Cursed, the alert, that just came out recently, or not recently, I guess it was a few months ago, but slightly recently in the way of furniture. Releases right before the DLC came out, actually. Or you can choose between a full set of framed metal cards from Metal Part 2 Elite content. There's all kinds of other goodies in there. I have pub furniture packs, which I know are highly wanted. I have some architectural things that are always good for bases, like Olympian door frames and arches and library walls and all that kind of good stuff. There's also some food goodies too, like tables and stuff like that. You know, to go with everything. And yeah, I think that's about it. As Blitz's tail is very much hitting my mic and probably ruining the sound quality. Would you like to stop? Alright, guys. So with that, I do believe that Base Off Bon Appetit has commenced. I wish you guys the best of luck. I can't wait to see what you guys do with the concept. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. If not, I can't wait to see your entries. So with that, another Base Off has commenced. Happy decorating, everybody. And I will catch you in the next one. Won't we? Yes. Take care, everybody.